Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to BD Views. I am Mursaleen Siddiqui. Today, we'll look at a critical turning point in our nation's history. The 13th National Parliamentary Election isn't just about picking a leader. For the first time, it includes a historic referendum. This vote is about the July National Charter. It is the legal foundation for the constitutional reforms we fought for. It is the heart of the July Revolution. The interim government is pushing for a yes vote. They want to ensure that the bloodshed by students and citizens leads to real change. Most major parties agreed to this during months of meetings. They promised to support the reforms. But as the campaign heats up, a strange and worrying gap has appeared. On one side, we see clear, bold leadership from the Jamaat-led alliance. On the other hand, we see a confusing, silent, and hesitant BNP. The question everyone is asking is simple. Is the BNP turning its back on the spirit of July Revolution? While the nation moves toward reform, the BNP seems stuck in a loop of indecision. This isn't just a political strategy, it is a moment of truth for the country's largest opposition party. Their silence is becoming louder every day. Let's look at the facts. BNP Chairman Tariq Rahman has returned to the field. He has held massive rallies in Sylhet and on his way back to Dhaka. Thousands of people came to hear him. But in all those speeches, there was one word missing: referendum. He didn't mention the yes vote once. How can a leader seeking to govern the country ignore the very document meant to fix our broken constitution? It gets more confusing. The party Secretary General, Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, says it's up to the people to decide. He says the party has nothing to say about yes or no. This is a shocking lack of leadership. If a major party doesn't have a stance on the nation's core reforms, what do they stand for? While senior leader Nazrul Islam Khan claims the party is morally committed to a yes vote, there is zero evidence of this on the ground. In fact, the opposite is happening. Reports are surfacing from across the country of BNP grassroots workers campaigning for a no vote. When asked about this, party leaders like Selima Rahman simply shrugged it off. They call it individual talk. But in politics, silence is a choice. By not giving clear instructions, the BNP is allowing its base to undermine the revolution's goals. This double game is dangerous. It suggests that the BNP might be more interested in power than in the structural reforms the people demanded. Now, contrast this with the Jamaat-e-Islami and the National Citizen Party. Their position is crystal clear. They aren't just asking for seats in parliament, they're fighting for the yes vote. They see the referendum as the final nail in the coffin of fascism. Jamaat Amir Dr. Shafiqur Rahman has been vocal. He tells his supporters that a yes vote means a total end to the culture of extrajudicial killings and corruption. The NCP, led by figures like Nahid Islam, is also taking a stand. They have appointed representatives in 238 seats specifically to campaign for the referendum. They're launching referendum marches across the country. For them, the election and the referendum are two sides of the same coin. They understand that without the July National Charter, any new government could easily fall back into old dictatorial habits. This proactive approach is exactly what the country needs right now. The Jamaat-led alliance is showing the kind of political maturity that the BNP lacks. They're putting the national interest above petty party politics. By campaigning for yes, they are honoring the martyrs of the July Revolution. They are telling the voters, choose your leaders, but also choose a better system. This clarity is winning them respect, even from those who were previously skeptical of them. Why does this matter so much? Because if the no vote wins, the reforms fail. The country could slide back into the same system that allowed the previous regime to stay in power for 15 years. Experts like Badiul Alam Mojumdar have warned that a no victory would be a disaster. The nation would pay a heavy price. The BNP's current path is putting them on the wrong side of history. By staying silent, they're helping the forces that want to sabotage the revolution. They are aligning themselves, perhaps unintentionally or perhaps not, with the old guard who fear a reformed constitution. On the other hand, the energy shown by the Jamaat and NCP alliance provides a blueprint for how a responsible party should act. The interim government, led by Professor Ali Riaz's coordination, is doing its part. But the government cannot do it alone. Political parties must lead. The BNP needs to stop the mixed signals. They must stop the no campaigns within their ranks. If they truly support the July Revolution, they must say it loudly and clearly. The voters are watching. They see who is fighting for reform and who is dragging their feet. In this election, yes isn't just a vote. It's a promise to the future. It's time for every party to decide where they stand. Will they stand with the people, or will they hide in the shadows of indecision? The clock is ticking. As the nation heads to the polls, the choice is clear. While the Jamaat-led alliance champions the yes vote to secure the July Revolution's legacy, the BNP's silence risks derailing our hard-won progress. To move forward, we must reject ambiguity. Only a decisive yes can build the reform-driven Bangladesh we deserve. That's all for today. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep watching BD Views. If you find our reports insightful, please subscribe to our channel. Allah Hafiz.